and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. They are down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And stolen by Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Now here's Fox. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Barnes. Can't hit that one. McDaniels with some nice D. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Castle against Edwards. Over Castle. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Fox right side. Now Wembanyama fires from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Vassell against Edwards. Outside for Randall. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Vassell. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound San Antonio. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. San Antonio with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Barnes passes to Fox. Clock at 6. To end the drought. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
To the right side. McDaniels passes to Gobert. McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fox against DiVincenzo. The shake. Releases. And it's Fox missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Over Fox. And Minnesota again with a bucket. Spurs trail by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Fires for 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. The Timberwolves lead by 8. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Vassell from deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Edwards looking for an opening. Hits a three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now here's Fox. No points yet. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Castle. Fox left side. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
And he makes a first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Back to Fox. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 13. McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Vassell.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Drains the triple.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. There's the three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Edwards got 11 points.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Spurs trail by 13. Castle outside. Back to Fox. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
First free throw is good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Here's Fox. It's a 13-point game. Driving inside, and the layup is good. He has 6.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Outside Reid. Gobert with a screen on Fox. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
The first free throw is good. And after that surprising Karl Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Now here's Conley. No points so far. Pass to Reid. Three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, Reid has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Here's Cornette. Down low. Clark against Johnson. Here's Cornette. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. It's a 13-point game. Outside Reid. Fires the 3. Miller can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Fox outside. From the arc. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Minnesota leading by 10. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Fox the pass to Harper. No good with the triple.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Clark with it. Picked up by Cornette. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Spurs trail by 10. Johnson passes to Fox. No good on the triple. 1:07 left to play in the first. Pass to Conley. Miller a screen on Johnson. To the inside. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. Here's Harper. No made baskets yet. Fox outside. Now here's Johnson. Fox surveying the D. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Here's Harper. Reed defending. Fox with the ball. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota leading by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Spurs trail by 10. And here's Fox. Pass to Cornette. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Randall, the pass to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. And no good, trying to use the glass. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The shot by Sohan, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Conley for 3. Randall connects from downtown. Randall's got 7 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And it's Fox missing. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Dillingham. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Back to Sohan. Johnson inside, working on Clark. The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Now Reed, Cornette defending. Clark outside. Pass to Conley. Here's Randall. Back to Conley. Randall outside. Three-pointer. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 11. Harper passes to Fox. And here's Sohan. Outside Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit. Minnesota leading by 11. Clark, the pass to Conley. Randall outside. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And yep, it's good.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama comes in for Cornette. And it's Champagnie in for Harper. On defense, San Antonio. They trail by 9. Here's Conley. Still no points. Edwards for 3. Sohan with a rebound. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Now here's Reed. He's got 5. Pass to Randall. It's stolen by Fox. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back over to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Shoots over Johnson. Edwards can't hit. Spurs trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Minnesota shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Randall outside, lets the 3 fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. Now Johnson, Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Back to Wembanyama, stolen by Reed. Pass to Conley to win the drought. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Champagnie, the pass to Sohan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. San Antonio also making some changes. Devin Vassell comes in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Johnson. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Now McDaniels. For three, Randall. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Vassell against McDaniels. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 5 points.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Here's Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on Castle. Edwards for 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Fox against DiVincenzo. Out to Fox. It's blocked by Gobert. Pass to Randall. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Randall deciding where to go with it. Out to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Spurs trail by 12. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Minnesota. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Castle on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Minnesota leading by 10. Randall outside. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. And the basket by Edwards.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. On defense, Minnesota. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's Harper. DiVincenzo covering. Harper misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Down low. Here's Reed. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot. That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Minnesota leading by 13. Outside, DiVincenzo. San Antonio with a rebound.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
It's Vassell with the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row, the most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Edwards against Castle. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. With the drive, and Gobert with a block. They get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the inside, knocked away. It's stolen by Barnes. Over to the wing. Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Vassell's shot is good.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. DiVincenzo can't hit.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Barnes, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Reed passes to Gobert. Clay into his strength. Gobert inside.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Castle outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. He can't get it to go. And so we wrap up the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Timberwolves lead by 14. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Shot clock at 6. For 3, DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. Pass to McDaniels. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 14. Now here's Vassell. Now Fox. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Fox missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Edwards against Fox. Left side, Edwards. And that one comes up a bit short. On offense, here is San Antonio. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Fox right side. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
Edwards for three. Rebounded by Fox. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. A 12-point game. DiVincenzo with a steal. Back to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. Randall left side.
That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
Barnes. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 12. Up top, Randall. Covered by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell finds Barnes. Castle for three. Drills it from deep. Castle's got 6.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Gobert on the high post. Wembanyama on it. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
McDaniels against Vassell. Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Fox hits it right through the contact.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Randall, the pass to Gobert. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Randall. He's got 9. Here he goes. Out to DiVincenzo. And it's all from 3-point range. Fox against DiVincenzo. Fox, the pass to Vassell. And here's Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. 10 points for Devin Vassell.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Barnes with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that was set up by the steal there. The activity we see from McDaniels on defense is always impressive.
Spurs trail by 9. Fox with the ball. 21 points in the game. Here's Castle. Out to Fox. 5 to shoot. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. McDaniels passes to Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Fox. Outside for Randall. For 3, DiVincenzo. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. From the high post. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Spurs trail by 15. Castle outside. Back to Fox. Left side Barnes. 5 on the clock. And the basket is good. Barnes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Minnesota leading by 13. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 27. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. For 3, Randall. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's Spurs trail by 13. And here's Castle. Barnes with a screen on DiVincenzo. Castle against DiVincenzo. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Now Wembanyama. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got his first bucket in this one.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards got 30 points.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Outside Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down 3-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
First one falls for him. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Julius Randle. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Reid. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Harper passes to Johnson. Outside Wembanyama. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Here's Harper. Outside Wembanyama, puts up a three. Clark grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Champagny. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Wembanyama, high post. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Now here's Reed. He's got 5. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 2. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs trail by 14. Outside for Wembanyama. Sohan outside for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Now Clark. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Reed. Sohan with some nice D. Here's Champagny. Knocks it down from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Reed. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Sohan, the pass to Harper. Now here's Wembanyama. Fades. And it falls all over the rim and in. Wembanyama's gotten his third basket of the night. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Champagny. Here's San Antonio now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Harper passes to Sohan. Outside Johnson, and there's a pick. Out left to the wing. Champagny. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So on the floor for San Antonio. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. On the take. A slam dunk by Reed.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Spurs trail by 6. Johnson passes to Cornette. Here's Fox. Fox on the run. Oh my goodness!
Out.
Fired it home.
Oh, indeed.
Nice.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Clark outside. Pass to Randall. And he banks in the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And the Spurs shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Harper passes to Fox. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Dillingham. Back to Randall. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Pass to Cornette. Clark against Johnson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Randall. Capitalizes off the crossover.
Yeah, big man with big-time handles. Great work by Randall to create for himself.
Here's Harper. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Harper. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Outside Reed. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Now here's Conley. Up top, Edwards. Got it. Edwards has got 32 points in the game.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Conley passes to Randall. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Conley. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Here's Dillingham. Left side, McDaniels. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Gobert. Wembanyama with some nice D. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Fox. Fox aggressive.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Minnesota's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Sohan. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Here's Dillingham. Randall inside. Sohan covering. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Over Dillingham. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. And credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Dillingham. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Johnson. To the wing, right side. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Defended by Gobert. Sohan inside. He's against Gobert. Left side Johnson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And here's Edwards outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Fox has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Randall is screen on Johnson. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Fox. And there's a 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Champagny. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. And here's Edwards outside. Good work defensively by Castle. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards against Castle. Here's McDaniels. Banks it home. Big shot.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Fox fires. Randall rips down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 3. From 18 feet. Outside DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. DiVincenzo against Fox. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Here's Randall. It's stolen by Barnes. Now Wembanyama.
These moments are big for Wembanyama's growth. He loves these situations.
The first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt. Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Spurs trail by 4. Fox with the ball. That's what he wanted!
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Left in the fourth quarter. With the step back, Edwards. Castle pulls it down.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Randall. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Castle. Fox.
know, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Gobert. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure. Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
.24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Randall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jams it home!
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Fox. That's off. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.